Hello everybody, welcome back. It is the next day. It is now currently Tuesday. We fly on Thursday, so we've got just over 2 days to go. Well, 2 days technically, but because we're not flying till the evening, it's like 2+ days. But I thought I haven't actually done that much like packing and talking about what I'm doing in this video. You're literally balanced on my suitcase because I've just got nothing that's the right height in here. This will do for what I want to do. Basically, I just want to run you through like some of the stuff that I've been packing in my suitcase. That stuff, like I said, a lot of the toiletries. Callum and I have got a lot of space to play with. As I said a few clips ago, we've both filled up about 16 kilograms of our case. We're allowed to take 30, so we've got almost double that to fill. Not that we're aiming to fill it all, I mean that is just so much space, but it's nice. It means we can take a few extra bits, a few extra luxuries that we probably wouldn't take. And because it is such a like relaxed holiday, we're going to be spending so much time in the resort, it'll be nice to have a few like home comforts, a few nice pieces of skincare and just stuff like that that can just make you feel like you're really looking after and pampering yourself. And it's nice we've got that extra space because toiletries are so heavy. Skincare, hair care, body care, all that sort of stuff can weigh a ton, and I really personally do like to take it out there just because I know what I like, and you can never guarantee how much more you're going to be spending if you're buying it on the other side when you get to the country. Again, not that we're going there obviously, but we do travel to Florida a lot. We have in the past, and when you go out to Florida, toiletries are like 5 times the price. They are so expensive. Even if you're not buying the good stuff, they're so expensive. So knowing that like I can just pop to Savers here, Boots, Superdrug, wherever, and buy all the toiletries I need, even if I leave them out there because I don't have enough space to bring them home, which won't be the case for this probably, but even if I did, you're still probably saving money and being more cost effective than if you brought them all out there, which is just honestly insane. So anyway, going into my toiletries, this is the bag which I use for the majority of them. It's such a handy bag. It's a DKNY one and it's like huge. It's square and it just fits loads. I got it from TK Maxx a while ago, I want to say like 5 years ago probably, and I got this bag and a medium version and then a smaller version, but they all had the same pattern. I'm only actually drawn to using this one. The other ones are like rounded, so they're not as easy to fill, but I do really love this bag. And in this bag we basically keep like all of them more bigger bottle, bulkier toiletries. A lot of it is sun cream, but I've got stuff like, let's start with sun cream actually. So in Dubai, like I said, I've only been there once before, but when we last went, it was super hot, and I know that's obviously expected, but Dubai is so hot and it's a very strange kind of heat. It's just like stuffy, really condensed heat, like you can feel it around you and even you can feel yourself moving through it. Like it's just very stuffy and it's very strong. I mean, I remember we went last time, we did go in July, which is like the height of summer there, where October should be a little bit cooler, but I think Callum said yesterday it's still coming out at like 34 degrees or something ridiculous, and that's meant to be like their winter autumn season, which is insane. And I'm not very good in heat generally. I tend to sunburn very easily, so I love to take good care of my skin when I can. To be fair, I'm not too fussed about being tanned from the sun. I much rather self tan, fake tan, and then just protect myself while I'm in the sun. So the sun cream brand of choice that I've gone for this year is Bondi Sands. We did actually use this last time we were in Dubai a couple of years ago, mainly for this product. I love this. So this is a factor 50 plus. I put this on every morning and it smells like coconut beach. It honestly smells like a pina colada. Oh, it's so good. And honestly, coconut and like tropical scents are my favorite, so that's the main reason I picked this up, for the scent. But I like that it's a decent sized bottle. We only need to take one of these and it worked really well. It's 50 plus, very high protection, so it's just really safe to wear out there. And this is a liquid, so I like to put a liquid spray on in the morning when I'm getting ready, and then throughout the day I prefer like an aerosol spray. And I know Callum prefers a spray as well. He's a lot more likely to put a spray on regularly than he is to go for a liquid one like this. And honestly, like I say, protection is the best. So the easier you can make it to spray your body and keep your body topped up with sun cream, the better. So we've gone for the 50 for the morning, like I said, because that's a lot easier. Like you're getting dressed anyway, like you're putting your skincare on anyway, so it just kind of feeds into your routine. But when you're already dressed and outside and around people, it just becomes a lot more difficult to do this stage. So we've ended up getting the aerosol sprays for when we're lounging outside or by the pool or whatever, and this is the factor 30, so it's a little bit lighter, but like I said, you're going to have the 50 on as a base, so it's just kind of like to top you up throughout the day. And I wasn't too sure about this because I can never quite tell how long an aerosol is going to last, so I have actually ended up getting 2 of them, especially because they are for Callum and I, and whether Callum's parents wants to use them as well. Obviously anyone can use them around us, so I did get 2 of them, but they're not actually that heavy. But sometimes I feel like with aerosols they can last you forever, like a deodorant. Like some deodorants last so long, and then some you feel like you've literally hardly used them and they're done. They're for the body. And then I also picked up, I got all of this off Amazon, by the way. I have got my Amazon store link down below, and I'm gonna hopefully put all this on there. But I have also picked up this factor 50 specifically for your face. So this is just, again, a mist, an aerosol, and again that's just to top us up, because your face should always have 50 on it, no matter what the weather is outside, no matter whether you're going outside, you should just always have factor 50 on. So again, this is a really easy one. And then actually I haven't got it on me, but in my makeup bag I have the tinted sun cream factor 50 liquid version of this. So again, I really personally like that. I use that every single day, and it's a tinted sun cream, so it kind of just gives you a bit of a glow, and I always put that on under my foundation. Even if I'm not wearing foundation, I usually pop that on, and that is like the liquid version of this. But again, this is just super easy and handy to have, and kind of gives you that incentive to keep topping up and refreshing your face. So that is what we've gone for sun cream wise, which I know might seem a bit over the top, but like I said, Dubai is such an intense climate, you just have to be prepared for it. So I rather have more stuff than not enough. And then in regards of skincare after you've been out in the sun for the day, I've gone for these Vaseline cocoa butter, again like a aerosol lotion. It's always good just in general, but also when you've been out in the sun, to keep your body moisturized as much as possible. I've used this in the past. It's super easy to use. Again, you just spray it on your body and then rub the cream in. It's a lot less messy than like pots of moisturizer can be, and it smells incredible. This is the cocoa butter scent. It smells like, again, that kind of like tropical island chocolatey smell. It's really, really good. And again, I got 2 of them because I'm hopefully going to be applying this like in the morning, in the evening before we go out. And like I said, we've got no weight limit, so I can just throw both of them in, and if I have to bring one of them back, then that's completely fine as well. I've also packed a little bit of pure aloe vera as well. This is the banana boat one. This bottle's almost empty, but to be fair, I think that's all we're going to need. This is mainly just for emergency, if we are to sunburn somewhere and we need that like very heavy protection or just recovery gel for it. This is super good. I'm gonna put this in the fridge when we go there and just keep it in there cool in case we do burn a patch of our skin or anything like that was to happen. It's just super good to have just in case, and we always end up using it in some degree or another. And then I've also got this as well, which is a personal favorite. They've actually changed the packaging for this now. This is quite an old tub of it, but it is the Hawaiian Tropic After Sun. This just smells like holiday to me. This is, oh, it's just amazing. And again, this is really nice to put on as you're winding down in the evening before you go to bed. Again, if you have been out in the sun all day, it just helps to soothe your body, and it is such a good smell. I mainly, again, just wear it for the smell, but it's also really good for your skin as well. I know Callum really loves it after he's been out in the sun, so that's the main reason I always pack it any trip we go on, because it just reminds us of like holiday, and it's got like their memories and nostalgia linked to it. So we always love taking a Hawaiian Tropic, even though it is a bulky tub. It's definitely worth it. And then the only other things that I've got in here is our deodorants. We've both gone over to Mitchum for deodorant at the moment. Callum's gone for the aerosol and he likes the sport one. There's also a blue one which I bought him, but he doesn't like that one as much as he likes this one. And Mitchum's just known to be like really good for your skin. I don't know, it's just meant to be like the in brand. I don't actually know why it's good. I've just heard It is. So anyway, Callan's on for that one, and then I've actually transitioned to a roll-on. I've been an aerosol person for literally as long as I can remember it. I grew up dancing. I always had a spray deodorant in my bag when I was dancing, but when I was getting married, I put together like a caddy of emergency supplies, and I didn't know what deodorant I was going to want on my wedding day. More specifically, what one was going to be best for my wedding dress, because I didn't want to have any transfer or anything like that. So I ended up putting in this roll-on deodorant and then a spray bottle version of it as well, both in the powder fresh scent, which is the best one in my opinion. But I actually ended up opting towards the roll-on, and to be fair, since the wedding day I've been going for the roll-on ever since. And I think it's mainly because it's more liquid. You can feel it on your skin, you can feel it refreshing your body. I don't know, I just kind of prefer the roll-on at the minute, and I never thought I'd be like that. I thought I would be a spray deodorant person, but honestly I'm opting for this at the minute and I'm really enjoying it. I've also got a toothpaste and a Listerine. This again was in my bridal emergency kit. I never ended up using this, so I already had this bought. It's just a little Listerine, really helpful. And then this is the toothpaste that we opt for. It is the Fresh Mint one by Colgate. In Savers, I think they're only £1 each for a tube, and it tastes so nice, which is really weird to say, but honestly just go for it, give it a go, because it is so good. Literally we haven't looked back since we first bought that, and now every time we go to Savers we stock up and buy like 10 of them at a time, just so we've always got that version of the toothpaste in. And then the only other things that I've got in here are for me. So, well, this one's not for me really, but I've got a mini nail kit in the bottom of it, again just in case. You never know if you'll need it or not. This again was in my emergency kit for my wedding. I bought it new, didn't end up needing it, but it's perfect for travel. Another thing that I got, which actually isn't in this bag, but again was in my wedding kit, is a little sewing box. Again, didn't need it for the wedding, but bought it and thought actually that's going to be really good to just keep in our suitcases all the time and kind of always take on travel as a standard, just for any malfunctions, anything that might happen. There's just a little bit of everything you might need in there. And then finishing off this big bag, the only other things that I've got is a dry body oil. I've really got into using body oil on my skin when I get out the shower. Actually, not even when I get out the shower. I'll turn the shower off, but like stay in the moisture of the shower, if that makes sense, and then spray this all over my body and rub it in, and it just helps to lock in again all that moisture. And this is the argan one from the Body Shop, and it smells incredible, and this smell stays on your skin for so long. I'm actually kind of gutted because I only got into this like once the Body Shop announced that they were closing and going into administration, so I know very soon I'm not going to be able to get my hands on this. It is quite expensive. I think it's about £15 a bottle, and these bottles aren't huge. They're only, I can't even see, 125 millilitres, but it is so worth it. It is so nice, and it's such a treat. Just such an easy way to make you feel like you've looked after your body a little bit more every time you get out of the shower. And again, after them hot days led in the sun, this is going to be really nice and refreshing to use and kind of set us up for the evening before we go out. And then the last thing which I've packed in this bag is a fragrance, and this was actually bought for me on my wedding day by Callum's mum. If you are thinking of a gift for a bride, this is such a good one. She brought this fragrance from Bath & Body Works along with the candle version of it as well. And this scent is called Dressed in White. And honestly, it's just such a lovely, like, clean, fresh scent. It's really nice. And I don't usually go for scents like that, but I think this is beautiful, and the candle is beautiful as well. I started burning it and then stopped because I was like, I don't want to use it all up. Yeah, and I haven't used this because I was saving it for the honeymoon. I thought this could be a really nice scent to kind of remember the honeymoon by, and obviously it's sentimental. It was bought for me on the wedding day by my mother-in-law, so yeah, it's just really special, and I'm so glad that I didn't just use it up over these past few months, and I have saved it, and it's just so pretty. Such a lovely, thoughtful gift, and I'll definitely be thinking about doing something like that if I have any brides, like friends that are brides getting married soon. I just think it's a really nice touch, and it's something that's personal to the bride, not the couple as a whole. I just think it's really special, and I really love it and appreciate it. While we're on the topic of Bath & Body Works specifically, I thought it might be worth mentioning that I did actually go into Next last week and they had a gigantic sale on Bath & Body Works. It was incredible. I have actually bought a few as like gifts and stuff, but we did also buy a few for ourselves for our holiday. More specifically Callum, he absolutely loves Bath & Body Works and just good smell and shower stuff. He really finds joy in that, as do I, so it's always just so nice to go out with him and him to get as excited about all the scents as I do. But honestly, these deals were unbelievable. For example, I bought this body spray as well for me and it was originally £18. It went down to £9 and then I got it in the end for £5. That's like 75% off, not quite, but it's just unbelievable. An £18 worth of product and I got it for £5. Unbelievable. But I'm not going to take that one obviously because I have got the dressed in white one. I'll just keep that in storage for when I probably go on another holiday. But we are actually taking these ones mainly for Callum. These are his favourite scents. So these are the Bahamas passion fruit and banana flower. They do smell really good. So we're going to take the shower gel and just share it between us. And then he's got the body lotion as well because he loves a body lotion, where I'm more of a dry oil or a spray Vaseline sort of person. I just don't like the mess that a body lotion brings. I've just never been able to do it and keep up with it. But again, these were £17 each and we got this one for £5 and this one for £4. So honestly, such a steal. I've never seen that happen before. We're very lucky that we do have a Bath & Body Works section in our Next. I know quite a few Nexts in the UK don't have that. But honestly, it was such a treat when we went in. I was planning on not spending anything when we went out, but we did end up spending a lot. But honestly, I'm so happy. So I'm just going to peel these labels off and then pack them in the bag as well. Right, so that is all packed and ready to go. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit in the Bath & Body Works lotion and shower gel, but that's all right. I will pop that in another bag which I have. I do also have these two storage bags which again I bought for the wedding. One says hair, one says skin, and then I have a blue one which says face on it, which has all my makeup in currently at the minute in the bathroom. But I thought these were really nice as well. Again, I think I got these off Amazon. I haven't filled them up entirely yet. My shampoo's in there, little hairspray, oh, and a hair serum. That's it. But I also need to pop in like scrunchies, hairbands, grips, my brushes, all that sort of stuff will go in there. They're a really good size as well and they're really like fluid. You can kind of bend them into whatever shape you want. And then the skin one, there's not actually any skin stuff in here yet. I've got a mini eco gel which should really go in there, but it's in here. I've got, oh, this little thing, I've wrapped it up, but it's like a little jar which you're meant to fill with sand from your honeymoon. I've got that in there. And then this is the fragrance which I wore on my wedding day. It's the Billie Eilish one. I don't know if it had a name. Oh, it just says Eilish, but it smells so nice. It's such a sweet scent and I just thought the bottle was gorgeous. And she's in there as well. I've worn that on my wedding day. I wore it on my hen party and I wore it at the registry office. Like anything to do with the wedding I've worn it for. So I think throughout the honeymoon as well, like in the evening, I'm going to pop that on too. And then obviously I'll take my other bag with all my makeup in, the one that says face, so they all match. And then I've also got this little first aid kit which is so cute. I never know what to pack in a first aid kit if I'm honest, but I kind of just do the essentials. Again, I bought this primarily for the wedding and I just kind of kept what was in it for the wedding and that's sort of it. So we've got plasters, glasses wipes, throat soothers, a little like vapor stick, Germaline, eye drops. This is like a Bonjela sort of thing. Tiger balm for the mosquitoes if there are any, and then just like paracetamol, ibuprofen, Nurofen, all that sort of stuff, and it just like packs up really nicely in there. Again, it's not huge. Obviously, if anything too dangerous or risky was happening with us, we would have to go to the pharmacy and get something, but at least that's just like a start of the essentials of all the like household illnesses you could potentially get. So I hope that was helpful. I know it's over the top, but that is the majority of stuff we will be taking. and then it's just going to be a few other things that I got to put in last minute, like my makeup. I've still got to do a few of the hair and skincare bits, like I said, but majority of the toiletries are there. Yeah, it's getting super exciting now. And this is what the lounge is looking like currently. So we did actually pack majority of the cases last night. This is Callum's one. I've treated myself to loads of new, like these are what you wash your face with. And I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna buy a new set. So there's 20 in there, but that looks pretty full, but we haven't used the extension of his case. And then this is my one over here, which I'm actually gonna pull round. I'm gonna pack it all nicely, pack all this stuff in, and then yeah, we'll pretty much be there. Luckily Callum's now, he was meant to be working on Thursday morning, but now he's not. So we've got like the whole of Thursday before we have to drive up to sort out packing and stuff. So that's relieved this week a lot. So now we're just ahead, which is really nice. So I'm gonna put all these toiletries back in the suitcases, or should I leave them out? Maybe I'll leave them out as well, actually, so I can start packing them throughout the next few days. Let me pop you up here while I just sort my life out. Okay, so this is what we're looking like now. So we are getting there. It's organised chaos, I feel like. This is all stuff which is going to be packed in hand luggage, or is hand luggage. This is all stuff that's still got to be filtered into the cases. These are all the toiletries. There's a few bits and bobs here, like this is going to have all my jewellery in. Again, this hasn't been touched since the wedding day. I've got tons of jewellery in there, which I was potentially going to wear on the wedding. So that's kind of like half done. It's just if I want to pack any more bits and bobs in there. These are my new headphones, which I bought a couple weeks ago as a gift to myself for my holidays. And they're so nice. They're like brown, and I'm not normally a brown person, but I really like them, and they only go on the ears, not over the ears. They're so nice. This isn't anything relevant. That is the scales. I always like to take them with me. And there's just a few random bits in here, like this is my little camera pouch as well. It keeps all my cards in and spare batteries. I've got to charge these batteries, my AirPods. I've got to put them away. But yeah, that's all kind of like work in progress, but it's not actually too bad. It is actually insane, like the amount of stuff you feel like you need to take away with you, like when you're only going away for a few days. But like I said, I think because we want to make this trip like as relaxing and special as possible, we just want like everything we want to take, and we've got the space to take it, so why not? But it does just seem like a lot, but it's because it's all out at the minute still. Once it's all packed in, it's going to be absolutely fine. We're going on holiday tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. We have got the last few hours of working till I can sign off for a few weeks and go on holiday, and I honestly cannot wait. I've just been to get my nails done. I've gone for this. It's a little bit brighter pink than I would usually go for, but I think it's super nice, and I got a few sparkles on as well because we are going to Dubai after all. And I've also had my eyebrows done, which is why they're a bit red and I look a bit strange because I've got no makeup on this top half. But anyway, I'm super excited. This is such a treat, and honestly, these are all my natural nails, and to get my nails done with the gel and get my eyebrows done, it's only £20, which I think is so incredible. The lady is so nice there. She's got so many colours, and she's a family friend, so there's always so much to talk about. So we just have, it's just always such a nice time to go there. I said to her, I think once I get back from honeymoon, I'm going to try and go to her more regularly, because at the moment I only go when there's something to have my nails done for. But it's just such a nice treat, and they normally last about over 3 weeks, so I think I'm going to try and treat myself more to her on a more regular basis. But anyway, I'm now meeting Callum at my mum and dad's house because that's where we're leaving his van while we go, and then we're driving this car down to Heathrow, or up to Heathrow, tomorrow. So I've also got to sort out my car, make sure it's clean and empty of anything that, you know, I don't need while we're away. So yeah, I'm off to do that now. I'm going to meet him there, and then yeah, last few hours of work, and then we'll officially be like out of office at final stages of planning before we go tomorrow. So it's a bit later now in the afternoon, and I'm just about to have my bath. Now I always like to have a bath, even in this half finished bathroom situation, before we go away, like the night before. I absolutely love having like an everything shower bath situation, and these are the products I'm going to be using this evening. So first of all, I've got the Dove Vanilla Caring Bath Moisturizing Bath Cream. I always use this. This smells incredible. So that kind of sets the base of the bath, obviously with the hot running water. Froth it up, it makes really nice bubbles, it smells good. So nice for your skin. Oh, I haven't actually got out the main thing I wanted to show, but I'm actually going to put this in, which is the Palmer's Moisturizing Body Oil. Now this actually, I don't know if you're meant to put it in baths. It's got different ways, so they recommend either using it after a shower or bath, or you can use it as a massage oil, or you can use it as a bath oil. So I just put, I think I've used this twice already, so if you half how much I've used, that's how much I use within a bath. But you just put that in as well when the water's running, and it makes your skin feel amazing after you've soaked in it for 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long you stay in the bath. And yeah, it's so nice, especially if you are having a bath where you're exfoliating, you're going to be shaving, doing all that stuff. It's just really good to include. And again, because it's that like cocoa butter scent, it just smells absolutely incredible. And these two together, I mean, you can probably imagine the smells are so good. And then I always like to do a double cleanse on my body. So I always wash with a soap bar first. I've actually got a new one, which is a little bit annoying, obviously, because we'll be going away very soon. So it's just going to kind of get left on the side and get all crusty and dusty. But anyway, this is the soap bar that I currently go for. Again, I go for a Dove one because I use a lot of Dove products when I'm washing anyway. So this is the pink one. My favourite scent is the vanilla one again, but they are so hard to come by. So this is the next best one. So then I'll wash that all over my body first and lather it. And then I'm going to go in with the Rituals Foaming Shower Gel. Now, I don't use this on every bath, every occasion, because it is quite luxurious and expensive, but obviously it's a special occasion and it's an everything bath, so I'm going to be using that. This is in the Ritual of Gin scent, which is one of my favourites. I also really love the red one and the pink one as well, but this one's really good. And this is basically, it foams in your hand, it comes out like a gel, then you rub it in your hands together and it foams up. So just really nice on your body again, but it's also especially good if you are shaving, because it is that almost like shaving foam texture as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them, but I got a few body scrubs as well. This is a little sample one from Rituals when I last went in there, and this is a Soap and Glory one. They're both, well, that's obviously a smaller sample and this one's like half used, so I'll probably use both of them, to be fair. Just another way to make your skin really lovely and soft. And then my razor as well, obviously, to do all that with too, just filling the edges of the bath up here. And then post bath, I've got my body oil, which this is how much I've got left of the argan oil in this bottle, but luckily I've got a new one which is already packed in my case. But this smells so good, guys, and again just helps complement all these sort of scents which we've got going on. Actually, I'll put that up there. And then last but not least, I actually bought this. I haven't used this before. This is a Gradual Tanner by Hawaiian Tropic. I didn't even know that they did that. It popped up on my Amazon the other day when I was buying something else. Obviously, I've been buying all the sun creams off there, so I guess they just recommended it to me. But it's a Gradual Tanner, and honestly, this is one of the best smelling tanners I've ever smelled before. It does have that like Gradual Tanner smell, like underlay, like of that like biscuity smell, but then it's mixed with like that coconut tropical scent that you get from Hawaiian Tropic usually. So I'm really excited to see how this works. I just thought this would be really nice to apply today and tomorrow before we fly, on my legs especially, just to give them a bit of brown already. So I'll obviously apply this first, and then wherever I don't apply the tanner, I'll use the bath oil, because you're meant to put self tanner on like bare skin, where this will kind of make the tan separate and not stick to your body properly. So that's the plan. I think I'm just going to do this on my legs, but I could be swayed. So that's kind of the aftercare. As I know I've mentioned previously in this vlog already, I don't usually do like a body lotion. If I do, again, there's so much product here, but this is literally like all I own product wise. If I did go for a product like a body lotion, it would be this, which is the Palmer's Daily Coconut Body Lotion. If I'm feeling particularly dry or like my skin's craving a bit of moisture, this is what I go for, and I really, really love it. Again, these are just like all our spare products, which we haven't used yet. That's my box. That's Callum's box. This is all my makeup and skincare. I still need to put the top drawer on here to hide all the pipe work. And then this is like my everyday makeup, my fragrances, spare brushes and lip liners and any spare makeup I've got, and then hair accessories and just bigger, bulkier things that didn't fit in the shallower drawers. I don't know why this has become a full cabinet tour, but anyway, I've got all my face cloths up here, more hair stuff down there, like hair accessories, hair bands, clips, brushes, all that sort of stuff. And then like these are my go-to hair tools that I use every single day. But that's the main reason I wanted this in the bathroom. I'm gonna pop on this candle as well. This is my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works, which is the Tiki Beach. Again, it's like that vanilla-y, coconutty, tropical scent, which I absolutely love. So I'm gonna pop that on, get the bath running, and just have a really nice soothing hour or so. Just before I start running the bath as well, I've also just grabbed these out of our shower. These are the shampoos that we're using at the minute. It's the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Oil, and honestly this smells incredible. I've converted Callum to using it as well. I saw a hair stylist on TikTok say these are very good like drugstore hair shampoo and conditioners to use, so I just went off their recommendation and I'm really, really enjoying using them, and I love the bottles. They last so long, so I'm going to do that too. Another thing that we love about our bathroom, we actually kept this bath from the original bathroom that they had in this flat before, hence why it's still got like silver hardware on the sides and the plug. They just haven't been replaced yet, but we have added a hose to our tap now, so that just makes hair washing in here so much more easier, whereas before I probably would have had my shower, washed my hair and then had a bath, which just makes it so much more confusing. So this is my setup for tonight. I'm so excited, and yeah, just got to get to it now. And just like that, we are back in the bathroom. A few hours have passed, we've had dinner, I finished up work, packed a little bit more, and we've just chilled. And honestly, I'm so tired, I'm ready to go to sleep. And I just realised I haven't signed this vlog off, and I thought, if I'm honest, it's probably about time, because this has been a very, very long vlog. And I think for the majority of it, I've literally just been showing you bits that I've been packing, but that was the point of it. There's still a little bit of stuff to do tomorrow. We still need to clean the flat, finish packing, travel up to Heathrow, do all the airport stuff, get on the plane, travel overnight to Dubai. So it's going to be a busy one, so I'm going to sign this vlog off here and then obviously start again in the morning. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way through, I do think this is a long one, and please let me know in the comments or with a like if you're excited for the next video, and I will see you very, very soon in the next one. Bye.
Educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my lonely